Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Ben or Extrastify, and real quick, right before this Dark Matter video starts, I just want to shout out my boy Red Goblins. Basically, he just designed me a brand new banner. I found him, I contacted him on Skype, and he was super cool about it. He made me a banner, and all he asked for is a YouTube shout out. I'll show you right here exactly what he made. This awesome, amazing looking banner. Obviously, it's better than anything I've ever done. Extremely better at that. So his channel's right here. I will put the link in the description below. Please go check him out. Go subscribe to him. Show him some love. He does do some gaming stuff just as I do, but please go drop him a sub. He honestly truly deserves it. So that's all that I have to say before the video. One other thing, I think I'm going to start uploading a little later because I've been uploading very early, and I think I'm going to start uploading at like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. That's frickin' Pacific Standard, yeah. So 5 p.m. I don't know. I like uploading a little bit later, and I am gonna start streaming like nightly. Literally, last night I had one at like 12 a.m. till like 1, and it was super fun. The stream was amazing. So shout out to those of you that came and watched. But that's all I gotta say before this video starts. Please drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and enjoy the video. Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Ben or Extrastify. Today I'm going to be bringing you my guide or my in-depth tutorial basically on how to unlock the Dark Matter Camo as fast as possible. Now, I know there are many other videos on YouTube explaining this, method or, just basic guide on the Dark Matter Camo, but I'm going to be making my own and basically show you or tell you my tips that I used unlocking my own Dark Matter Camo. So this should help you along the way, those of you who are looking to get it. And I'm pretty sure basically probably all of you do know, but Dark Matter is basically where you unlock Diamond Camo for every gun in the game, or Gold Camo for every gun in the game. Same type of deal. So basically I just have a couple things, or a couple easy steps towards unlocking Dark Matter as fast as possible, and if you follow them, I promise you can probably have Dark Matter within about a week, no problem. I think the first method or guide or step or whatever you want to call it is attachments. I think attachments are probably the biggest part in getting easy headshots, because headshots is basically the hardest part, right? That's the main thing, and then for snipers and 2 of the shotguns, it's one-shot kills, which are not very hard. And I'll get into those in a minute, but basically headshots is the most, thing that takes the biggest chunk of time out of getting Dark Matter. That's the painful part, because once you get the headshots, getting the rest of the gun gold really is not too painful. It's not too big of a deal, and no one really, is that bugged by it. But to make sure that you are getting these headshots as easy as possible, the #1 attachment in the game that you will need to be using is high caliber. Now, this is not for every single gun class. I'm pretty sure it's only for assault rifles. If it's not, I'm really dumb, but yeah. And basically there are some other attachments for SMGs and I guess even shotguns, but SMGs and mainly ARs, assault rifles, or actually light machine guns as well. So obviously, as I just mentioned, high caliber is definitely the most important attachment for getting your headshots done. It makes it about a 2-hit kill in the head, which obviously is a huge boost to your headshot. And the next attachment I would recommend is running red dot sight, or some kind of sight at least, but red dot is definitely a very important one. And red dot, even on guns such as like the Kuda, guns like that you wouldn't actually want to run red dot on just for gameplay, would actually help you a lot in the long run for Dark Matter. Now, basically, what red dot allows you to do is have some guns have iron sights that are not the best. So putting on red dot actually allows you to, basically hit the head easier. And if you were running red dot sight and the high caliber attachment, you will be, you'll just be flying through the headshots. It'll be so easy for you. So the next and final attachment that you may want to run is grip. Now, this one, this attachment section may seem basically self-explanatory, but, I still have to include it just for, some people, whatever. But grip basically is another one that will allow you to precisely aim for the head. And I guess that's it for the attachments. Again, high caliber obviously being the main, most important one, but red dot and grip will also help you a lot, as, you know, being precise and hitting the head perfectly on point every time. So another thing that many YouTubers and many other people just overall in general will tell you is that hardcore is definitely the easiest way to get headshots because it is one hit. Now, personally, this is just my own opinion. I actually do not agree with that. Personally, I like core a lot better, and my explanation for this is basically in hardcore, you have so much room for error, basically, when you're going for headshots, because if you hit the body once or twice, then you have no more chance. In core, you can adjust your aim from the body up to the head, so you have a lot less, basically, room for error. So that's my opinion. You do you. Basically, if you like hardcore, if you think that's easier, then you go ahead and do that. This one is just all about opinion, so that's all for the game modes. So two other things that I found along my way that actually help for dark matter a lot, especially for some guns that you may just think are very annoying to get, that aren't as, you know, good, that you can't play as well with. I believe that the heat wave, specialist, and concussions are a big key to getting headshots. Basically, you can run in a room and heat wave, you know, multiple people. Usually, you know, 1, 2, maybe even 3 people. Basically, if they are heat wave, they are probably not going to kill you unless they have a perfect shot on you. So if you heat wave the enemy team, basically you have a perfect chance for getting a headshot on them very easily. Basically, concussions are just a smaller version of heat wave. If you, for instance, heat wave is a decently high level. I think it's like 46. Many people do not actually have heat wave unlocked. So if you don't have that, concussions are just basically a smaller version of the heat wave specialist. So that will also work just as well as heat wave. But heat wave, with both together, you will be getting headshots left and right. You know, every life you'll be getting them very easily. All you have to do is stun the people and just, you know, you just basically just get a free headshot right on their head, and that's all you gotta do for, you know, the stuns and the heat wave part of this. Another thing I think I forgot to say about like the hardcore and core thing, this isn't too big of a deal, but whatever game mode you like to play, go ahead and play it. I found that TDM was like my best friend with dark matter, basically, and the main reason is because the people that play TDM are usually new to the game. That's the first game mode that they play, and it's, you know, it's just the people aren't as skilled on that as, like, you know, a Nuketown or an uplink game mode, domination, something like that. So personally, if you're having trouble, I would try to hop into a TDM game, whether it's hardcore or core, whatever you prefer. Basically, I would try to do TDM because it is just, the people on there are not as skillful, and basically I think you would just have an easier time on there. So the last and final tip that I can give to you, which sounds very cheesy, very corny, and very just unoriginal, but you can never, like, give up on a gun. For instance, this happened to me a lot, which I realized was a very bad decision. There'd be some guns that I would fly through it, which would be very easy, and then there would be other guns where basically you just want to quit going for dark matter. You don't even feel motivated anymore for it. You know, it's just certain guns like that. For instance, the SVG sniper for me was one of the hardest personally, and I did not enjoy the Pharaoh submachine gun. That one also was kind of difficult, and the PO6 was hard at first, but I kind of got used to the workings of the sight and stuff. But basically, if you are ever, like, you know, mad and feel like quitting, don't give up on it. Just, you know, take a little break from dark matter, go online and play normal, have fun. You do that, do you, right? But never, like, completely just give up on dark matter, because that's what I felt like sometimes, because I would get so mad at the game and I would just hate the guns that I had to use, and basically you just feel unmotivated. But that is something that you should never do, because if you do that, it's just going to kill more time that it takes you to unlock dark matter. And basically, if you don't do that, then you will unlock it so much faster and be perfectly fine. So there you have it. Those are my main tips about how to unlock dark matter quickly and fast, just my full in-depth guide. I basically gave 3 broad tips in my opinion, on how to unlock it the fastest. These 3 are what helped me throughout my journey to unlock dark matter, and I swear to you, it is definitely worth it in the long run. Trust me. But besides that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new, please smack that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.